I'm here with
Yes.
Siddiq Ismail, world-renowned Iraqi,
I'm close enough. Close enough.
and we're gonna have a wee chat about the shit that's going down in Syria. Clear up some misconceptions for you, fucking cucks.
Sure, sure. Ask away.
Christ, I can't believe I used the word cuck. So what'd you make of this whole deal with Trump bombing Syria?
It's just a lot of horseshit, really. It's
Yeah.
like he bombed them, but he told them beforehand, and he just bombs the same empty like airstrip 50 times, and nothing is destroyed. The same base actually. The same base yesterday morning, they launched more air raids.
Yeah,
That's how
I
low the
saw that
damage
shit.
was. They were able to still
Yeah,
launch air raids from the same base.
but do you know why that was? I found this article, right?
Oh, what's that
So
about?
listen to this.
Yes.
According to Business Insider, Trump owns stock in
Oh, in the company
Raytheon
that makes
Inc.
the,
Yeah, the
of
company that
course,
manufactures the Tomahawk cruise missiles.
and the stock went up, and
Yeah, the stock
that
went up
that
like,
cost about the cost of those 56 missiles was like what, $80 million.
yeah, something like that. So he's
GG,
just made the company like $80 million, right? So
GG, GG.
yeah. So
Remember
he's
how
probably
people
gonna
were
get.
saying? You remember how people were saying he's a good businessman. That means he's gonna be a good president.
Yeah, but like, why didn't we know? Like,
Crazy
well,
how
I
nature
kind
do
of knew
that.
this.
Crazy how
Yeah,
nature do that.
crazy how nature do that. Like, me and a lot of people knew that. Like, this boy is so fucking selfish. Like, how do you not see
No, no,
this?
it's like how people were angry at like, oh, the 1% and the government like serves
Yeah,
the rich
he
and
is
shit.
the one
You just
percent.
all you did by
You
voting
just
for
skipped a
Trump.
step. You
Yeah,
just skipped a
you
step.
skip the middleman. You skip the middleman.
Yeah,
Instead of voting for someone that cucks himself to the rich, you voted directly for the rich.
yeah. Like, what the fuck? And now, like, his cabinet is made up of like, all
Swamp.
these fucking
Dr-
yeah,
Drain the swamp, but no, it is the swamp now. The swamp has never been
yeah.
swampier.
Well, anyway, right. So I read that in 2014, I think,
Hmm.
the UN actually went into Syria and
And they
confiscated.
found no chemical weapons.
Well, they confiscated all of them, and then they
Oh yeah.
found. Then,
Basically,
like,
Assad was like, "All right, here's the deal. These are all the chemical weapons we have. You can take them. Just go away."
yeah.
And
So
that's
my
basically
thing
what.
is, why would he? He could have just bombed his civilians with regular weapons, and it wouldn't draw
That's what
any
happened. Like,
attention, right?
what happened?
But
The only
why would he
people
use chemical
he
weapons?
didn't. That's the thing, though. It's chemical weapons aren't really that hard to manufacture. Like every
Right.
side in the civil war has used them.
Yeah.
What the government claims, like the Syrian government, and which is what's probably true, is it was just a regular bombing. They were targeting a weapons, like an ammunition storage facility, right?
All right. Yeah.
A weapons storage facility, but they didn't know that the storage place contained chemical weapons.
Oh, right.
So
Okay.
so they bombed it, and
Cause
the containment unit was broken, and just, yeah, chlorine leaked into the nearby town.
Because my main thing with it was,
Because
why would he draw?
if it was a deliberate chemical weapons bombing, way
Right.
more than 56 people would have died.
Why would he draw like attention to himself like that? You know what I
He
mean?
wouldn't. It's
Like,
no.
especially after all this shit.
Remember how people were like, oh, Saddam has weapons of mass destruction. He has nukes and shit, right?
Yeah.
Basically, replace nukes with chemical weapons, and that's the same excuse they're using to intervene against Assad.
Yeah, and now Trump is fighting on two fronts because
GG.
he's also
I love
attacking
how
North
like everyone
Korea.
finally realizes they got cucked by Trump. Like,
Yeah.
oh, Obamacare still in place, Hillary's still in jail. Oh, final straw, final straw. He intervenes in Syria when he said he's gonna be a
And
non-interventionist.
in North Korea as well. Did you see that North Korea shit?
Oh, what happened with North Korea?
Well, he sent out like a fleet to the North Korean coast.
Of
So
course.
he's basically stirring up shit with China and Russia at the same time.
Wow, Queen.
Like,
Well,
nice two
remember
fronts.
how everyone was like, "Oh no, he's gonna improve our relations with Russia and shit."
Yeah, that's what I thought. Honestly, I thought that he was gonna do that, but
I mean, like, I'm not
no.
surprised. It's the America and stuff. It's not surprising. But what really pisses people off is they thought it was gonna be different.
Yeah, What fucking bothers me the most is fucking the Polish government sucking
What?
up
Oh,
to
I know the
America.
Poland has always been sucking up to the U.S. since like what early two
Yeah, and
thousands.
so is the UK, to be honest. But like, it's just so fucking annoying because like, we've literally done fuck all up until we invaded Iraq. Like, we were the innocent, like the most innocent people in all the land,
I
and then
know.
we
Yeah.
like go into
No,
fucking
it's like
Iraq
you
and
need the
Syria
U.S.
and shit.
money. You need that U.S. money. You know.
Not really.
Yeah. Oh,
That's the
that's what. Oh,
thing.
that's what always happens. You
We just
know,
need
when
NATO,
France,
but
it's like the opposite of what happened to France. When France refused to take part in the invasion of Iraq, the USA basically cut them off. Like they even threatened to kick them out. Like of
yeah, but
I don't know
Poland
what.
doesn't have a lot of business with the USA.
Yeah, but
It's
it's still
mostly
like
Germany
a
and yeah,
militarily. You know
there's
you
just
need
the
whatever
NATO
military you can get.
bullshit.
You know.
But yeah, same with the UK. Like as soon as America says something, the UK just does it. It's fucking weird.
No, America says jump. You guys say how high.
Yeah, basically. I mean Canada as well. You live in
That's
Canada,
true.
right?
That's true. Oh,
Yeah, I
there was
watched.
an anti-war protest here last
Yeah,
Friday.
but fucking Justin
GG.
Trudeau or whatever, he's meant to be
No,
like the
I
fucking
love how
yeah, but
he's
he's like
like
supporting Trump,
we
isn't he? In
no no
his
we're he's really neutral on Trump. He's like
yeah.
okay he won. He's now our neighbor. Well, you know you got to deal with it, right? But he's a hypocrite because he's like oh we support like equality and immigration and whatever and shit, and he's literally supporting the shit that makes the people immigrants to begin with.
Yeah, like he's
It's like
supporting
Pride Parade. We
the
love Pride Parades and shit, but he's selling $4 billion in weapons to Saudi Arabia.
who is fucking Trudeau.
Yeah, yeah. It's like
What the fuck?
Pride Parades, more Pride
You know
Parades.
Canada is the main exporter of asbestos to third world countries.
Of what? To third world country?
Asbestos.
What is that?
You don't know what asbestos is?
Asbestos? No. What is that?
Boy, you're getting fucking schooled. It's this fucking thing that was a thing in like the 60s, right? And it
Asbestos.
had like heat retaining properties, so they'd cover like pipes in
Oh,
it and
so
shit.
yeah, okay. Insulating
And
materials.
yeah,
Insulate.
and now they found out it gives. Well, it's not now. In the 90s, they found out it gives people
Of
cancer.
course, of course.
So they stopped using it in like Europe and shit. But
Yeah, cause Europe's fucking smart.
but
But no,
Canada had the biggest asbestos manufacturing plant. So they
wow.
said, well, we can't lose all these jobs. So now they just export that shit to third
That's
world
what's
countries.
stupid about Canada. It's like they they know something's bad for them, right? But because like a lot of people depend on it, like they don't want to change it, even if it's like
Yeah,
bad in the long run.
yeah. It's. I
They're
mean,
so
everyone's like that, to be honest.
yeah. I mean, we got a province, an entire province like that in Alberta. You know Axel Dixon. Axel Dixon. Yeah.
Nah.
Okay. What else?
I know the guy who
Lila
smoked
Meme.
crack.
Lila Meme.
Yeah, I know Lila Meme.
Yeah, yeah, Axel and Leela, they're from that province, and it's like the oil province, and
Alright.
everyone's telling them you can't rely on oil forever, and they just autistically screech basically. Just,
Yeah,
oh,
well,
these damn liberals coming to take away my natural resources.
yeah, I know. In Scotland, there was a big debate about what happens when the oil runs out. But Scotland's the biggest manufacturer of
Manufacturer,
clean
yeah.
energy in Europe. Like Scotland literally sells like wind energy to Norway because they make too
Wow.
much of it.
GG, GG.
So I mean, they're not just dependent
Scots
on
be
oil.
wildin'.
Yeah, but what was I gonna say? Whatever, I forgot. But yeah, how much on the brink of World War III do you think we are right now?
Not really, to be honest, because like nothing really changed since basically Trump. And the thing with China is this happens at least once a month. Like China or the U.S. moves a military base or moves some ships closer to another border, and this happens at least once a month. Like oh what, a couple months ago they moved a fleet into the South China Sea just to like tell China to fuck off because they got border disputes in with like
Oh god, did you see the shit where they're building islands in the South
oh
China Sea?
yes, yes they got.
It's so
No,
fucking
the
weird.
nine dash line is fucking autistic. It's like the official border, any sea border. right? Naval borders for any country is only 12 miles, right? Outside of your
Mhm.
coast, right?
Yeah.
12 miles beyond your coast. But China is like, they just drew a whole line, just like a fucking, no, this entire sea is ours,
Yeah.
basically. Yeah,
They're
and with
just
Russia, the thing is, he notified them beforehand, so it's not really a threat. It's like if he just did it anyway without consulting anyone, then sure, you could say like, oh, he's challenging Russia, but like, where's the challenge if you tell him like, hey, I'm gonna bomb this place, so please empty it out.
what if, right? And this is proper
So yeah, he
conspiracy.
didn't do anything except for probably appease the neocons and people that are pro-war.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
Right. Hear me
Assad
out.
needs to go. Yeah, go
Hear
ahead.
me out on this, right? What if, and this is like proper conspiracy.
Oh, go ahead. I love
What if
conspiracies.
what if Trump, right, by bombing like
Hmm.
Syria and fucking up his ties with Russia, he's trying to convince everyone that he's not like in bed with them
Oh yeah, yeah.
because
That's
of the whole
I'm pretty sure.
investigation shit.
But that's actually probably what happened.
I don't
Oh,
know.
or
It may
actually,
be.
his daughter was the one that convinced him to bomb Syria. Basically, what happened is like, I saw pics of dead children. Now I feel angry. I'm gonna bomb Syria. It's like
Yeah, that's so
basically
fucking
autistic
impulsive.
emotional screeching.
Yeah, like what the fuck is wrong with you? Like you're the leader of like the like most powerful country on earth. Like control yourself.
Hmm.
It's like a Twitter beef, but with missiles and shit. Like honestly, it's like I saw all his tweets that were like fucking telling Obama that he's a shit president because he keeps bombing Syria and shit. And now
But no, I
like
saw pictures of probably fake dead children. So I feel angry now.
mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
I'm gonna.
The thing about the pictures of the dead children was like people who were treating them or like collecting the bodies or whatever. They
I
weren't wearing
know. Oh, it's
gloves,
pretty
but
sad. It's sad, really.
they were wearing fucking masks, but they
God.
couldn't like afford gloves
No, it's like
apparently.
it's like there really are dead children in Syria, but what's even sadder is like people are faking even more dead children.
Yeah, like if you like go near sarin gas without gloves on,
You
you
need
die.
you die. It's a skin
Yeah,
contact thing.
yeah,
And people are
and
saying
they
because
had
oh, it's the white helmets. They're poor. They can't afford like
yeah,
gloves.
but they had masks
Bullshit.
on.
No, no,
How much
bullshit.
can
Because the
fucking
white
gloves
helmets, the white
cost?
helmets are funded by the UK and the US, and they receive shipments of medical supplies every month.
Yeah, so what the fuck? Aren't the white helmets like Kurdish or something?
No, they're started. They were started by a British
Right,
ex-military officer who participated in the invasion of Iraq, and yeah,
right.
it's basically in right now an Al Qaeda affiliated group that just like happens to claim to be humanitarian, basically.
Right, basically.
Oh, it's the washing machine.
Sounds like a fucking, I don't know, toothbrush or something.
Autistic screeching from a machine.
Yeah. Alright, well, I think that'll do for now.
All right, it's
Thanks
been
for.
swell, Papa. 13
Yes.
minutes and 41 seconds
Yeah.
of recorded.
Okay, thanks for coming.